always have Arsene. So it'll be interesting to see the dynamic of projectiles versus Rebel's Guard. So.
Excellent, and here we go once again, Pokemon Stadium 2, another pools match for you here, Zeroya versus QualiT, and on paper this matchup does not seem great for Simon and Richter. Of course, you've already aforementioned the Rebels Guard, but the fact that Joker, once in, can just do so much damage, particularly off the throws, it really, really makes it difficult. Yeah, we're seeing it already.
You also obviously got to factor in Simon's recovery as well. Simon and Richter, their recoveries aren't great. Obviously, they've got the tether for really good, horizontal recovery, but vertically it's not great. And obviously, Joker very much known for going right down to the depths to hit you with that back air once he has Arsene. So we'll have to see how QualiT's able to mitigate that pressure.
Yeah, and these little nickel and dimes that QualiT's going to be able to get from these stray aerials and from these projectiles means that Arsene may not be as effective. Of course, Zeroya has been doing a really good job so far at finding their way through Zeroya's traps.
Oh, and that was dangerous.
Yeah.
Oh, that's a lot. See, that's what I mean, man. You've got to be careful of the meter. We've only just lost Arsene, and he's already back in play. So, and QualiT. Oh, up smash, not quite going to take it. Simon heavier than most might give him credit for. But down air, up smash, up B, not quite going to take it also.
Yes.
Very dangerous already in the game one.
Yes, stunning DI there from Zeroya, already showing little levels of proficiencies in the matchup. Of course, the Belmonts were quite common characters towards the start of the metagame, have really dropped off since then. You know, QualiT being one of the only representatives left in the UK, and that was quite an optimistic up B getting punished by that back air there. You've got to be a little more careful.
We've seen it a few times already. QualiT really just kind of letting those up Bs rip when Joker's just out of range, so needs to be a bit more cautious with those. That was... Oh!
Wow, all the way across the entire stage there. Ooh. I've been really, really enjoying these down Bs going more towards under the platform, because it means that even if the opponent gets back onto stage, they're still sort of trapped between you at the ledge and this wall of fire.
Arsene in play again already.
Yeah, Zeroya definitely had the right idea of using Rebel's Guard. One axe gave Arsene there, and this is where things get really, really scary.
Yeah, QualiT at quite a bit of a deficit, and obviously with Arsene being so common from the looks of it in this matchup, really needs to be careful at where he's throwing his projectiles.
Yeah, this is where things can get really spicy, and Zeroya just calling out the jump over with the up smash, and a real solid lead for Zeroya right now.
Very strong start for Zeroya here. We'll just have to see how QualiT is able to adapt to the matchup as things go. Another Rebel's Guard there. Already halfway to Arsene.
Yeah.
Field tank taking a little bit of damage in the corner though.
Yeah, lovely down tilt to just catch any kind of aggressive approach. The air dodge down, getting caught by that forward tilt. Zeroya once again at the ledge.
Oh?
Maybe hoping instead. Ooh, but Zeroya once again out the corner, and that is a real big thing in the matchup. You've got to be able to get away from Simon's ledge trap situation, and QualiT in particular. So good. Once you're at the ledge, you're pretty much just stuck there, just catching on.
He's able to get through the corner pressure, unfortunately. QualiT doesn't need much more to be able to even up this game. The thing is with the Belmonts, obviously, they're such nickel and dime characters that once this stock is taken, it really won't take a lot for QualiT to even up this game against Zeroya here.
Yeah, and this is the thing, now you're stuck in a situation where you've got to try and get the stock against Joker.
Back throw?
Not quite going to do it. Yeah, just really, really difficult. Once again, Zeroya stuck at the ledge.
There it is.
Forward tilt going to do it though, 160%, and we can see the lean in there from QualiT, knowing that one ledge interaction is going to be enough to take it. There's no double jump. Really clutch air dodge. What? And again, Zeroya just
He's getting desperate.
Yeah. Oh my goodness.
The forward smash.
Suddenly it's even when we move.
This is really scary for Zeroya. He needs to get off this ledge. Arsene is running out. The percentage is racking up. His shield is getting low. He needs to do something.
I don't think that was meant to be turned around.
Definitely not.
We can see still half a meter of Rebel's Guard available.
QualiT has to lead.
Then goes away. And now the ledge trap situation. This is so delicate, and I think QualiT is aware of that. Just being so precious. The roll in, not getting punished. A really lovely catch with the dash attack there.
No.
There we go. The air dodge. But it doesn't kill. Here we go.
Tilt.
Beautiful stuff.
QualiT.
QualiT with an excellent comeback.
That was so clean. Zeroya could not get off the ledge, man. He was there for like a solid 60 to 70%, and you could see Zeroya starting to panic right at the end of the end there.
This is the thing, and the thing is that even though towards the start of the set, Zeroya was getting off the ledge time and time again, all that was data for QualiT. You know, Simon and Richter have some of the best ledge trapping in the business,
100%.
and when you have, you know, time after time after time after time of trying to get off ledge, that is just pure data.
We even saw him call out the double jump with a neutral air as well. Like, some of these things that QualiT isn't scared to go for is so good to see, honestly. Love it.
You can see both these players just taking a moment here. We are wondering if a different character is going to come out. Again, QualiT has got quite deep pockets when it comes to characters that he can play.
He does. He can just pull it out the bag, man. He plays whatever he feels like playing. He's so good.
Okay, taking a deep breath.
We're not changing.
Yeah, locked into Simon.
Again, as much as I don't want to say it, you have to remember this is still QualiT's first big tournament, so nerves are always a factor. But unshaken as of so far in the game.
Yeah, absolutely, and another double jump core, and this is exactly where you don't want to be. And a very, very strong start for QualiT right now, 53%, and rising at the moment, just avoiding any hit except for those couple of back airs, just as I say it. And again, we're seeing these down Bs.
The angles are so good. You know, you play a little bit of online. I'm sure you've played against Simon, but you'll see that most Simons, they kind of just throw the down B at standstill, right? Obviously, that's going to cover good distance, but the angles that QualiT is using to cover scary position.
Yeah, that's definitely.
It.
I think he was dead anyway. I did see the double jump go, but Zeroya making sure that the job is done here. A very optimistic forward smash. What kind of punish are you going to be eating? Thankfully, Arsene goes away, but Joker doesn't need Arsene to rack up crazy damage, 60% on the board.
Yeah, I think you need to reset the neutral a little bit, take a deep breath, and really try and get the stock off of Zeroya before he gets any more damage on your stock. But like as we say, back at the ledge once again, this is where QualiT wants to be, so we'll see if he's able to clean this one out. But Zeroya able to get back to stage, very nicely done. Ooh, the up B!
Yeah, lovely, lovely awareness there from QualiT, knowing that the cross was going to return and just trying to rack up any kind of damage. Zeroya sadly falling out of the dash attack there.
Not getting caught by the return of the cross this time. Oh, he caught it!
Yeah, that's such good awareness again from Zeroya, just getting hit by the initial hit and then catching the bottle out of the air, making it fundamentally useless.
Yeah. Thing is as well, the angles that QualiT is throwing these is it Soulfire at, they're actually going to be really hard to catch for Zeroya here, so another good use of the angles on the
Zeroya already catching onto these grabs that QualiT is trying to go for. Arsene once again there. That's the thing, you can't delay your recovery forever, my friend, and Joker with Arsene can go so far out.
Yeah, I feel like this matchup really is a tale of strengths. You know, you've got QualiT, you know, on Simon able to kind of pressure Zeroya at ledge. He's got that long range, but he's got really weak off stage, whereas off stage is really where Joker shines. So it's just kind of over which character is able to utilize their strengths while abusing the other's weaknesses the most, I think.
Yeah, and you can smell maybe these little hints of desperation coming out from QualiT here, going for a lot of these forward smashes, maybe hoping that Zeroya would just run in to try and get any kind of punishment. Zeroya knowing their win condition right now, and it is just a slow pace that they're going for. Get those nickels and dimes. Rebels guard the odd projectile and just rack up percent as slowly as possible. Do not get trapped at the ledge.
100%. Such a scary position to be at the ledge against Simon. Or not quite in the right angle to get the up B, unfortunately. But there it is. So jumping forward air, nicely tipped, will take the stop. So we're about 100% deficit right now, but more than doable for Simon Belmont. Nice upbeat to catch the jump there as well. We're still at ledge as well, so more than within the realm of possibility for QualiT to bring this back.
Yeah, and this is the thing as well, is that Zeroya's doing a really good job of being quite deceptive about whether they're going to try and jump over Simon or whether they're just going to stay at the ledge. Having that A-Heart available to them as well means they have got an aggressive option out of the ledge. And we can see here, QualiT spacing around. They've noticed that Zeroya has a very particular way. Forward smash, but this is where things get scary. You've just about made it back though. Forward air.
Anything could take it at this point. Arsene is well in play. Joker is at 78%. Things are getting scary for both sides now.
Yeah, and just trying to go for another down B, but it's not quite working out. The guns at 6% is always available to you.
The comeback was almost there, but not quite. Zeroya able to grab the back air on the ledge jump and able to take game 2. 1 game apiece.
Yeah, this is where things get really, really scary. You can see that QualiT had made a couple of adaptations throughout that set, in particular how Zeroya was getting out of these edge guard situations, but Zeroya was just one step away, and I really like the fact that he slowed down the pace after getting a substantial lead, knowing that the win condition was just keeping it slow, racking up the percent, not trying to rush down as you would maybe expect Joker to.
Yeah.
So real good stuff to Zeroya for making excellent adaptations.
That's the thing, is that Joker has gun, he has AHA, he's got a lot of aerial drift. He's actually quite a slim character as well, so he can be quite hard to hit, quite a slippery character. So it's, you know, Joker is well within, you know, able to play slow himself. So it was good to see Zeroya slow things down once he did have the lead. Force Simon to approach him and then maybe make a mistake while he's doing so. We're seeing a character change though.
Yeah,
QualiT.
so QualiT has got a Duck Hunt, has won a weekly, but Duck Hunt did quite well with Duck Hunt over the course of the last Bournemouth weekly. You can see QualiT shaking his head. Maybe he's lost a little bit of faith in the Simon Richter, and the Duck Hunt is coming out. We're going to see a much slower pace. And again, Duck Hunt not exactly the most common character in the world either. We do have I believe we have another one in Southampton. I believe Champman, of course.
Yeah, we've got Lizzie Wolf as well, plays the character. I think she's London-based, but still a very prominent Duck Hunt when she does decide to attend. So we've got a few. We're already seeing a big change in the pace of the game compared to game 2. So already a very strong lead from QualiT. I think the pick makes sense though, because obviously still a very tricky character, still lots of projectiles, but a little bit more safe off stage and up close. You know, Duck Hunt able to box with the Nair, with the disjoints on some of his aerials as well. So I think in the matchup, I can see why he would make the pick compared to someone like Simon.
Yeah, and I think particularly the fact that Zeroya had spent 2 games in a row going for this quite, you know, having to make all of these adaptations, having to work out the flow chart that maybe QualiT was going for, and is now having to just completely reset all of that because of a different zone-based character.
You love to see it, dude. I love watching Duck Hunt and all of the can plays, forcing the air dodge and then letting it fall on top of your head. QualiT almost takes the stock though. Joker at 160 already, and we get the spike on the Arsene up B. Arsene might be here, but his recovery isn't as good as standard Joker's, so really nice of him to recognize that and then punish him for it.
Yeah, and that's such a clutch down air as well, because not only does it mean he's got a decent lead, but it also means that there's a whole bar of Arsene that was just completely wasted.
100%. Speaking of Arsene though, he's almost back in the picture, so QualiT needs to be careful that he doesn't just throw away this lead. Down smash across the stage, luckily, so not quite going to take the stop, but QualiT in a bit of trouble here. Zeroya might be able to secure the stock and maybe close the gap.
Yeah,
there it is.
Scary, and Arsene has arrived. QualiT just jumping straight down, knowing how their bread is buttered. They are not waiting at any point on the Angel platform. Just hiding behind that can, knowing that he's so good at catching those side Bs from both Joker with and without Arsene. Again, he will nickel some times from the projectiles. Arsene's nearly got already one with him.
Crazy. That was a whole Joker meter just completely... I don't think he touched him the whole time Joker was out. QualiT doing a really good job of just keeping Zeroya at bay here, using the cans, using the projectiles, using the gunmen. Really nice to see.
We can see once again the pace of the game just being slowed down. Zeroya seeming a little bit desperate, managing to get in on Duck Hunt, making sure that QualiT is not able to use that can, just going for these jabs again. Another offstage situation and the back there. 70% out of early.
That's crazy. You don't really see standard Joker without Arsene killing that early. But I guess Zeroya had the read on the jump and obviously got rewarded for his efforts.
Yeah, and this is where things get really scary as well. Another similar situation to that first stock where, you know, rapid high percent and an Arsene on the table as well. Just going for these guns. Get any percent is good percent right now, and QualiT is going to have to get this stock really soon.
There it is.
The up air. Excellent sharking tool. Last stock, a piece here
it's not even that big a deficit either. Like, Duck Hunt, obviously very nickel and dime, very projectile heavy, more than able to close this gap before the Arsene meter comes online, so...
Yeah, and Zeroya definitely has that defensive playstyle down on lock, just knowing that if they keep playing the way that they are, the up air not quite connecting there, they are going to take the stop, and they are going to take the set.
Very nice grab. Knew he was going to Rebel's guards. He grabbed him, threw him into the can, most of the percent on the read there.
Yeah, this is where things get scary. Zeroya not quite managed to land on the platform just in time. A pretty optimistic forward smash trying to once again catch a roll in half a meter on Arsene so far. The up tilt, QualiT's in disadvantage right now. That's where it goes. And so making a clutch forward air to take it over QualiT.
What a good set though. Good adaptations from both players. Obviously Zeroya catching on to QualiT's defensive projectile game, and QualiT, you know, again for his first ever event, really putting the pressure on Zeroya's Joker, taking him to last hit game 3 across 2 different characters. Very strong showing from
absolutely. You know, there was a question, of course, on how well QualiT would do. Of course, we very much expect to still see him in pro bracket, but it was very clear from Zeroya's gameplay that once they had a lead, they had a very well-made game plan.
Yeah.
Getting those, you know, keeping away from Duck Hunt, getting those nickels and dimes, getting those little bits of percent whenever they could.
Yeah.
And it very, very much paid off it.
Yeah, definitely. Really good play from both players. Very special. Yeah, that's the thing with these like projectile to aggressive character matchups. It's kind of watching the pace of the game go from aggressive to then kind of shifting back a bit when one person has a lead, and then speeding up again as the gap closes. So it's always really interesting to see.
Yeah, for sure. And we are going to see if we're going to get another stream game up
Major
for
Tom
you
and
guys.
Metro
So,
is on next.
Major Tom and Metro. So this is the battle of the former Lucas mains. So both of these. Did you? Yes. We like. So a little bit earlier on, Major Tom was after Yoshi matchup advice.
Right.
And I played a few friendlies, and looks like it worked out. So
Hey, you'd love to see it.
catch me on Metafy any day soon. But anywho, so this is the battle of 2 people that still hate Lucas. So both of these players, former Lucas mains. We have got Metros, who is Tio for Smash Mania.
He is
very
one of
good
us.
player. Picked up the Daisy as of late.
I actually played him in front.
I'm getting signals from Metros though whether we are going to see the Lucas come out. We might see the old main return. I was going to say that Metros had faith in Peach and Daisy being good characters for them, but apparently I'm just talking rubbish. In the meantime,
that's
Major
the thing,
Tom
man.
actually committed to dropping the character